Welcome, my fellow Vermonters, to JobTalk Vermont. I'm your host, Paul Ferraro, and I'm thrilled to kick off this new journey with all of you. This show is your direct line to Vermont's workforce development resources. Whether you're starting out fresh, looking to level up your career, or seeking your next opportunity, we're here to ensure you're informed, inspired, and empowered. On each episode of JobTalk Vermont, we'll bring you interviews with local employers and community leaders, job openings and hiring updates across Vermont, tips and tricks for resumes, interviews, and skill building, and workforce-related events and how to prepare for them. Our home base, the One Stop Job Center at 63 Pearl Street in Burlington, is where it all comes together. There, our dedicated staff provide compassionate one-on-one support for Vermonters seeking employment, job skill development and training, and re-entry into the workforce after a break. Our mission is simple. We connect you to the tools, partners, and the opportunities that make work for you. On today's episode, we will interview a local employer with job opportunities available. We'll explore hot jobs, cover a job search strategy, celebrate success, and check out our one-stop schedule of events. This is JobTalk Vermont. Let's get to work. So in this segment with Meet the Employer, it's time to hear straight from Vermont's employers. In this segment, we shine a spotlight on local employers who are hiring right now, helping you get a behind-the-scenes look at the jobs they offer and the people they want to hire. Today, we're talking with Ashley Hamilton of the United States Postal Service, an employer in our community, serving our community. Welcome, Ashley.
Good morning.
It's great to have you join us today.
Thank you, Paul. It's nice to be here.
Thank you. Well, let's start with the basics. Tell us a little bit about the Postal Service, your mission, and what you're all about.
Well, I can tell you that we are one of the oldest federal agencies around. We're 250 years old. We employ about maybe 620,000 employees throughout the U.S., and we deliver to about 170 million delivery points throughout the U.S.
Well, it's amazing. Those are really impressive statistics. So you're hiring right now. What can you share about what positions are open and which roles are the highest priority for you to fill?
Sure. I would have to say in Vermont that the highest priority right now is carriers. We are pretty much shorthanded all throughout Vermont with carriers, whether it's part-time or full-time. Burlington is actually trying to hire upwards of 15 career city carriers with full benefits. And many other towns are looking for carriers as well.
Excellent. We have some information to put on the screen here regarding that. The carrier jobs, the city carrier jobs, they pay about $23.53 an hour. We have locations across Vermont,
Correct.
Not just Essex Junction.
Yep.
They offer benefits.
Yes, excellent benefits of the Postal Service. You got federal health insurance, dental, vision, life insurance. You get paid time off. You get sick leave that never expires. A retirement plan. A lot of people don't have pensions anymore. We have one of those. And we do have a TSP, which is basically a 401k. And as long as you put up to 5% every paycheck of your pay, they will match it every pay period.
Excellent. Well, what kind of experience or skills would help someone succeed in one of these positions?
So you definitely want to be able to work maybe in a fast type environment, maybe stressful once in a while. You really need to roll up your sleeves and be able to jump in. These jobs, we have videos on our job site or our website explaining different types of crafts that we hire for. And one of the carriers, the city carriers, says, I love this quote, he says, it's the hardest job to learn, but the easiest job to do. And he said it took him probably a month or two to really understand the job and get used to it. And then the light bulb went off and it was very easy.
Oh, that's good to hear. So are you open to candidates who might not have all the experience yet but are eager to learn?
Oh, absolutely. We will train. You do not have to have experience. When people come on board, we have academies, driver academy. We have clerk academy. We have orientation for them. They have on-the-job training, and it's all paid.
Oh, that's good to hear. Well, and we talk about pay. So the starting range is around $23.53 an hour?
It depends on the craft. I would say the range is between $20 and $28 an hour, depending on what the job is.
Excellent. And how would you describe your company culture? Like, what's something unique about working for the Postal Service?
I would say our culture, we have a great culture. So we're such a huge employer, and we have many different types of jobs that it takes everybody, all different kinds of personalities. Whether you work in a warehouse or you work on the street delivering mail or in a post office, or if you want to go get a headquarters job in DC. So we have a job for everyone, basically. And the upward mobility is just amazing in this environment. You can start as a clerk and carrier, and if you don't want to stay there, the sky's the limit.
That's good to hear. Can we look at another job, too?
Sure.
We have the assistant rural carrier part-time position. How's that different from the other one we just talked about?
So this is a great job, Paul. This is part-time, no benefits. This is really popular with either college students or maybe retirees or somebody that wants a second job just to make extra money. Very flexible, $20.38 an hour, and you just help deliver packages. They need help on weekends, maybe minor holidays, and you can volunteer your time in the week too.
Oh, good to hear. Nice part-time job opportunity for folks. I have another one, the labor custodial career position, and this is a little different. This is a salary position, is it not?
Correct. Yes, this is salary. This is a custodial job for the Essex Junction Post Office, and it's, again, a career job with full benefits.
So back to working at the Postal Service in general, like what kind of turnover do you see, and what keeps employees sticking around?
I would say what keeps employees sticking around basically is the pay and the benefits, and you kind of develop a family there. You know, everybody that I work with in my office, you know, I've worked with for many years, and you're kind of a dysfunctional family. But what keeps them really staying there is basically, I think, the opportunities. I like to tell everybody about my son. He's okay with me talking about him. When he turned 18, he went straight to the Postal Service. Didn't want to go to college and accrue all that debt. He just turned 24 and he's making over $70,000 a year with those full benefits. Started at 18. He's going to have a great retirement.
That's excellent. It's good to hear.
Yeah.
Smart planning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish I did that at 18.
Yeah, for sure. So you talked a little bit about the training that's involved. How do you feel? Aside from the training, how do you make folks feel supported when they join the Postal Service?
Well, right from the beginning, that I think starts with me. It's hard to find our site, basically, because there's sites out there that are charging people money to apply for jobs. That's not us. But I am here to try to guide people in the right direction, get them on our site, and then kind of walk them through the steps. My office is in Essex, and I have several computers, and I invite people in. We make appointments if they want to use my computer and talk about the jobs, if they need help applying. And I do several job fairs. So it really does start with me and my team. I hire from Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont, and the rest of my team is in Maine, but we all help for all 3 states. And then once you do get in the door, after you see me and you start your job, the job training, the carrier academy, the postmasters, hiring managers, they all help to work with these people to help them get settled in their job and hopefully stay.
Well, that's good to hear. I know people need a lot of support. I know company culture is a big deal, and it sounds like you do both very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what kind of candidates are you really hoping applies? Like, are there any traits or personality types that fit well for any of these positions?
I mean, we're hiring from, you either have to be 16 with a high school diploma or 18, and no ageism here. I mean, you can be any age. And as far as traits go or personality, I mean, any trait or personality works. And if you start a job maybe as a carrier and you feel it's not for you, maybe a clerk, try a clerk job. Maybe get in an office, maybe look at jobs, maybe management, HR, things like that. So there's plenty there.
That's great to hear. So would you please share with us, with our viewers, a word of advice to support them with their job searches and their career development?
Absolutely. So with the Postal Service, I can't say enough about getting to our site and following the steps. We used to have a civil service test long ago. You would go to maybe a big conference center and take that. We don't have that anymore. We don't interview anymore. So when I meet people, I try to guide them to the correct site. I try to help them through the process. It's all about emails and then phone calls when you get a job. If you miss an email, unfortunately, it will back out your application. It'll go on to the next one. They will do a background check for DMV if you're applying for a carrier job. If you don't get to that email within 72 hours, it will lock them out for 30 days. It's very frustrating. Same with the criminal background check. So that's basically what we're here for, to walk you through the steps. You really got to pay attention.
Thank you for sharing that. Those are great details. So finally, how can interested folks apply or learn more about these opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 2 job fairs every week. Wednesdays and Fridays from 11 to 1. It's virtual, and anybody can join. We go through a PowerPoint to explain our process online, how to get there, how to apply, what to apply to. People can apply to more than one job if they want. We're there to answer questions. I join all the job fairs around. They can reach out to me. We also have a hotline number and a hotline email that we can give to people that goes to my department.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we posted the hiring events. I see you're all over Vermont for this month and or in September, and always looking to connect with folks. I know you regularly visit us at the Job Center at 63 Pearl Street, so that's another one of the hiring events that people can come talk to you and meet with you and ask all the types of questions that I covered today as well. I'm glad to hear that you offer a lot of support at your office, and I really hope that this connects with Vermonters who are seeking employment, and that people do reach out and connect with you.
Yeah, thank you. I do too. I hope this helps not only the Postal Service, but a lot of businesses, because I know everybody's struggling to hire right now. But the Postal Service is an excellent job. I'm very blessed to have my job. I've been there almost 20 years. So it's definitely a great job to get into. And I like to, get those young kids in there and start their career soon. But like I said, age, we do not have ageism here. I actually did meet a woman that started tearing up and crying because she's in her 60s and she was applying for jobs and she would get ghosted after interviews, and she felt that that was an age thing. So I'm working with her right now. She applied to a job and I think she's going to be starting soon. So,
man, that's a great success story. I'd love to highlight that at a later date on this show.
Yeah.
It'd be great to hear. So, big thanks to Ashley Hamilton of the United States Postal Service for sharing your insights with us today. If you're looking for your next opportunity, this could be your chance. Head to their website at usps.com or check out vermontjoblink.com to connect with open positions near you. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Thank you, Paul.
All right, for our next segment, we're going to cover hot jobs. These are verified local job postings that you can find on vermontjoblink.com. I'm going to click through a few different jobs here to help you understand what's available and what may be right up your alley. Let's get into it. First one is an operator for manufacturing in the third shift. It's with a company called Mylan Technologies Incorporated, and they're located in St. Albans. The wage pays $30,000 to $49,000 a year. You have to have a high school diploma or equivalent, and they're looking for someone with about 2 years experience. They do offer benefits, and the job description says that you're responsible for visually inspecting the product during operation, observe the equipment and process for proper operation, seek maintenance assistance for problems, and recommend improvements. Assist with the setup and running of production equipment. If this job is for you, check it out on VermontJobLink.com. Our next one is a sales associate for Tennybrook. They have locations across Vermont: Poultney, Randolph, Bennington, Fairhaven, North Springfield, Castleton, Wallingford, and Middlebury. The wage pays $14.01 to $16 an hour. You got to have a high school diploma or an equivalent, and they do offer benefits. The job description says you are to provide exceptional customer service and drive sales to achieve business objectives. You're going to assist customers with product knowledge, recommend suitable options, and process transactions. Check it out on VermontJobLink.com for details. Our next job is an assistant teacher in the green room. It's the 2 to 3 year olds. It's with a company called Vermont Achievement Center Incorporated. They're located in Rutland. This wage pays $15 to $15.50 per hour. You got to have a high school diploma or an equivalent. There is paid training available, and they do offer benefits. The job description says you will assist the head teacher with classroom management, provide student support as needed, organize and distribute materials. You'll also present subject matter under the guidance of teachers. Check it out on VermontJobLink.com. Another job with Vermont Achievement Center is therapeutic advocate. This is also located in Rutland. This wage pays $15.75 to $16 per hour. They're looking for someone with a high school diploma or an equivalent, and they prefer you to have a Bachelor of Science or a Bachelor of Arts degree. They do offer paid training as well as benefits. And with this job, they're looking for someone to implement behavior management strategies and classroom schedules, develop, monitor, and record individualized behavior and educational goals, provide behavioral interventions and support for various learning styles, ensuring crisis intervention and training. So visit VermontJobLink.com for details. Our last job is a center store manager for Hannaford. They're located in South Burlington. This wage pays $49,400 per year to $67,496 per year. They're looking someone to have a high school diploma or an equivalent. Paid training is available for their Certified Food Safety Manager certification. They do offer benefits as well. Your job description is to manage performance of all duties and responsibilities of associates assigned, effectively manage center store operations to meet financial and sales goals, build associate and customer relations, and promote a strong culture. Maintain solid communications with all store associates. Remember to visit VermontJobLink.com for details about this job, other ones that I've talked about today, and many, many more listed on our website. Our next segment, Make It Happen. This next part is all about you and how to get ahead. In this segment, we break down the job search process step by step to help you present your best self and land the opportunity that fits, from resumes and cover letters to interviews that and employer follow-up, we'll walk you through clear, doable strategies that make a real difference. Whether you're just starting out or getting back into the workforce, these tips are built to support you every step of the way. This is Job Talk Vermont. Let's make it happen. Oh. Whether you're applying for your first job, switching careers, or just dusting off your resume, one smart strategy can make all the difference. That's something we call apply with purpose. This tip is about shifting from applying to everything out there to applying with confidence and clarity. On your screen, you'll see a graphic we've created to guide you through this strategy. Start by reviewing the job posting. Ask yourself, does this really fit my goals and strengths? You want to be excited about what you're stepping into. Then it's time to tailor your resume and cover letter. It takes just a few extra minutes to highlight the skills that match what the employer needs, and that effort does not go unnoticed. Create a checklist to help you slow down and apply thoughtfully. This is a great way to keep track of the jobs you're pursuing and make sure each application reflects your best self. Include the following items on your application checklist. I read the job description thoroughly. I understand what the employer is looking for. I updated my resume to reflect those needs. I wrote a personalized cover letter. I researched the company and its mission. I submitted my application thoughtfully. I followed up to express interest. And finally, it's about mindset. Purposeful applications lead to meaningful opportunities, and employers can tell when you've put in time to understanding what they need and showing how you'll deliver. So if you're ready to find a role that fits and feels right, take this handout, visit your local one-stop center, or connect with one of our partners for more support. Because your job search should be as intentional and empowering as the career you're building. When it comes to job searching, the basics aren't just routine. They're your foundation. Tailoring your resume, writing a solid cover letter, showing up prepared for interviews. These are the steps that help you stand out, feel confident, and move forward with purpose. Keep doing the work, stay focused, and make each move count. Our next segment celebrates success. Success isn't just a destination, it's a milestone worth celebrating. In this segment, we highlight real Vermonters who've put in the work, used the resources available through the one-stop system, and taken meaningful steps forward in their careers. These are personal victories, community wins, and proof that when support meets determination, great things happen. So let's take a moment to cheer for the progress, the people, and the possibilities being realized across our state. This is Job Talk Vermont. Let's celebrate success. This story today is about Tasha. Tasha came to the Burlington One Stop Center after spending several years as a full-time caregiver for her mother. With limited recent work experience and growing uncertainty about how to re-enter the workforce, she felt stuck. But Tasha brought with her a wealth of interpersonal skills, a strong work ethic, and a deep desire to contribute to her community. Through one-stop services, she attended workshops, received career counseling, and completed a Microsoft Office certification funded through a federal program. At a local job fair hosted by the center, she connected with a nonprofit looking for administrative support. With help from the one-stop staff, she tailored her resume, practiced interview skills, and landed the job. Within 6 months, Tasha was promoted to office coordinator. Today, she's thriving, financially secure, professionally fulfilled, and giving back by mentoring other job seekers. Her story is a powerful reminder that success isn't just about landing a job. It's about rediscovering your strengths and building a future with purpose. Every success story we share is a reminder that progress is possible and happening every day across Vermont. These moments aren't just personal wins. They're proof that when people connect with the right support, great things follow. We're proud of every Vermonter who's taken that step, and we're excited for those who are just getting started. Our next segment, one-stop events. There's always something happening across Vermont to help you grow your skills, make connections, and find meaningful work. In this segment, we walk through the latest job fairs, webinars, and training opportunities. We'll also cover workforce-related events, so you know what's coming up and how to make the most of it. Whether it's a hiring event in your town or an online workshop to boost your resume, we'll break it all down and give you tips to show up prepared and confident. This is Job Talk Vermont. Let's get you there. Here you'll see our one-stop events. You can find this on vermontjoblink.com/events. Wednesday, August 20th through Wednesday, December 3rd, the Postal Service will be hosting virtual job fairs. Monday, August 25th, 2 to 4 p.m., the Department of Labor staff will be hosting a labor on location in St. Johnsbury. Tuesday, August 26th, the Department of Labor staff will be hosting an interview skills workshop from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Tuesday, August 26th, from 2 to 3:30 p.m., Shaw's is having a hiring event in Burlington. Wednesday, August 27th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., the Department of Labor staff will be hosting a labor on location at Parks Place in Bellows Falls. Wednesday, August 27th, from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., the Department of Labor staff will be hosting a reemployment strategies workshop. Wednesday, August 27th through Wednesday, December 10th, the Postal Service will be hosting their virtual job fairs from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. On Wednesday, August 27th, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., the Department of Labor staff will be hosting their online resume writing workshop. On Friday, August 29th, from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., the Department of Labor staff will be hosting a labor on location in Newport. Friday, August 29th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Postal Service will be hosting their virtual job fair. Friday, August 29th, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., the Department of Labor staff will be hosting their online interview skills workshop. So visit vermontjoblink.com/events for more details. Thank you for joining us this week on Job Talk Vermont. Whether you're exploring your first job, ready to step into something new, or building on the career you've already started, you're not alone in that journey. The one-stop network of community partners across Vermont is here to help you prepare, connect, and succeed with resources tailored to your individual needs. From job readiness to career advancement, we're committed to making sure every Vermonter has the support they need. But here's the key. It starts when you reach out. So don't wait. Talk to your local one-stop center, connect with a workforce partner, or explore the opportunities we've highlighted today. Come meet with our supportive staff at our comprehensive one-stop job center located at 63 Pearl Street in Burlington, or visit one of our job centers near you. Do you have a workforce development related question? Send me an email. I'll address your questions during our show. You can send your messages to jobtalkvt@gmail.com. Lastly, remember to check out vermontjoblink.com for verified local job postings and job center locations and hours in a town near you. Your future is within reach, and we're here to walk with you every step of the way. Whether you're just starting out or ready for a new challenge, we're here to help you take confident steps toward your next job and a stronger future. This is Job Talk Vermont. Let's work together.